Okay, so it's actually been like 5 days since the Holy Spirit gave me this word, and I don't know why I've just been delaying to talk about it. The vilest offender who truly repents, that moment from Jesus, a pardon receives. I believe we have a song that goes like that. The vilest offender who truly repents, that moment from Jesus, a pardon receives. That was what the Holy Spirit gave me. That was about 5 days ago. And then while I was thinking about it, He said to me, you know, He brought these scriptures into my mind. Leviticus chapter 4. Leviticus chapter 4 from verse 1. The Lord commanded Moses to tell the people of Israel that anyone who sinned and broke any of the Lord's commands without intending to would have to observe the following rules. If it is the high priest who sins and so brings guilt on the people, he shall present a young bull without any defects and sacrifice it to the Lord for his sin. He shall bring the young bull to the entrance of the tent, put his hand on its head, and kill it there in the Lord's presence. Then the priest shall carry then the priest shall take some of the bull's blood and carry it into the tent. He shall dip his finger in the blood and sprinkle it in front of the sacred curtain 7 times. Then he shall put some of the blood on the projections at the corners of the incense altar in the tent. He shall pour out the rest of the blood at the base of the altar used for burning sacrifices, which is at the entrance of the tent. Let me stop here. This is verse 7. 4. From verse 2, read downwards, you see that when the people commit a sin, the high priest brings a young bull without blemish. And when we say without blemish, that means the bull has not had any form of meeting or intercourse with its, opposite opposite species. Yeah. So, and then he reminded me again about Hebrews chapter 4. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15. Our high priest is not one who cannot feel sympathy for our weaknesses. On the contrary, we have a high priest who was tempted in every way that we are, but did not sin. Let us have confidence then and approach God's throne where there is grace. There we will receive mercy and find grace to help us just when we need it. Yeah, and in Hebrews chapter 4, we see that it says something about we now have a high priest who has been touched by the feelings of our infirmities. And so we approach his throne to receive mercy and grace in our time of need. So, yeah, this is what the Holy Spirit is saying. It doesn't matter where you have been, what you have done, it doesn't matter at all. What matters is that you are repenting, you are converted in your heart, you are chasing after the Lord. You want to know Him, you want to be close to Him, you want to serve Him. That is what matters. Yeah, you might go through a temporary suffering, but after you have suffered for a while, you will arise and shine. He will bring you into your place of rest. So, these are the words that I got, and then I thought to share. You know, a lot of people have really like lost sheep, gone their own way, but the Lord is calling out to you today. The vilest offender who truly, truly repents that moment from Jesus receives pardon for his sins. So, the Lord is merciful, He's kind, He's forgiving. It is only God that forgives and forgets. So let us come into His presence with the expectation that everything we have ever done in the past is forgiven us, and move forward with courage, with confidence as children of God and servants of Jesus.